sommes à l'ambassade de Côte d'Ivoire aux États-Unis, à Washington DC, et il n'y a personne à l'ambassade. Généralement, ce jour est célébré à notre ambassade, mais selon des personnes qui y travaillent, qui n'ont pas d'argent pour organiser l'indépendance de la Côte d'Ivoire. Quelle honte! Mais nous, les patriotes, nous sommes ici, présents devant notre ambassade, pour exiger la libération du président Gbagbo et pour dénoncer le génocide des Way par le gouvernement de Ouattara.
Much. I do know they did the mining the diamonds, right?
Cocoa.
But
You
they
eat
still
that?
make cocoa.
Yeah.
Cocoa is Africa is the largest producer of cocoa. You know that?
First producer of cocoa in the
You know what cocoa used for?
chocolate.
Make chocolate.
Yes, yes.
So the chocolate you eat most likely come from the Ivory Coast. And you know the condition and the which the people producing it. And this is why the awareness is trying to create. People have been killed, chased off the land, so the corporation can use other people to grow cocoa, transform the rural people land into indigenous people land into cocoa farm.
Yeah. It's kind of like what they do with the rainforest.
Exactly.
Okay.
And Ivory Coast used to have a rainforest. You see Brazil, the Amazon.
Yeah.
When you look at the map of Africa, Ivory Coast is closest to America. It's the same forest that used to be. And that today the French has cut all the trees of the forest over there. Now they're using the land to grow cocoa because they know most people have an addiction for chocolate.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're advertising now that it's healthy for you.
Exactly. So this is the awareness we're trying to create because people have been murdered and killed just because somebody want to grow cocoa over
They
there.
want a little bit of cocoa.
Right.
Okay, well, thank you.
No problem.
Oui, nous sommes toujours devant l'ambassade de Washington DC, où on est encore un petit nombre, mais nous sommes là pour protester. Nous sommes là pour protester contre la réalité en Côte d'Ivoire. Une journaliste de Fanacor, le journal de la Nation de l'Islam, est venue à faire des interviews avec le frère Marcel Doué d'un groupe patriotique de Washington DC, de CNI, et un leader de la communauté Way. Et nous espérons que ce sera dans leur reportage, dans leur journal. Nous allons continuer de protester malgré le petit nombre qu'on est.
Where we're going to stay until 4 p.m. to protest against what's going on in our country.
So what do you think? I mean, it's just like 4 of you.
Yes.
How do you think this kind of message? How do you think you can make an impact with just the 4 of you?
Well, first, this one is very spontaneous. Yeah, a lot of people didn't expect because today is our holiday. It's supposed to be our holiday. So we just, a few of us decided to be here and make a point. But we have the big event coming up on the 11th. That's where we are expecting about 300 Ivorian protest. This is just a preliminary, we are warming up. This is warming up. On the Saturday, we'll be here again and in front of the White House, marching all the way from the Capitol.
So what do you want to see happen?
Well, we need first to stop the killing back home of our people. They are innocent, whole people. They are in the village. They don't know anything about politics. And like I said, Alassane is sending his people over there to rape their wife in front of them and killing them. And we want also to see the political prisoner free because they are, for more than a year now, they are in jail for, without any charge. Even the president being taken to, Europe, put in jail, and there is no charge. Every time they want to present him and present the charge, they postpone it.
All right, so you're having a bigger march on Saturday.
Yeah,
Okay.
on Saturday, we are preparing to have a big march from the Capitol. It starts 8 o'clock at the Capitol, and we'll be advancing to the White House by 11.
We want an end to the genocide of the Guerre people in Ivory Coast. We say no to genocide in Ivory Coast. Mr. Alassane Ouattara should be brought to the international court or any other kind of court of justice because he's the one that's murdering the people, and the West is just keeping quiet because they can use them to control their country at the expense of the lives of the Ivorian people. We say no. No to genocide. No to dictatorship. The people of Ivory Coast want freedom. The people of Ivory Coast want to be free. And we will be here because the embassy is the embassy of Ivory Coast. These punks and cowards didn't come to celebrate like we used to. There's no celebration here today because they don't believe in independence. They sold the country, so they are not celebrating independence because they know the country is no longer independent. Alassane Ouattara sold the Ivory Coast to France. Therefore, his ambassador in the United States of America is not celebrating independence. They told us that they have no money. We seen Ouattara come in the West, in France, in the US, and he said that he now can develop the country, but his embassy in America cannot even afford to celebrate the independence of the Ivory Coast. That tells you what's going on in the Ivory Coast. If here in America, the ambassador of Ivory Coast cannot celebrate, then the people of Ivory Coast cannot celebrate either, because there's no money in the Ivory Coast. Ouattara robbed the country. He robbed the country with the help of the French. They're over there robbing the country, and they're brutalizing the people in the process. We want you, people of America, to understand that the evil that's done to Africa is evil done to humanity. If one member of humanity, even a black person in Africa, is being oppressed, it's the entire human family that's been afflicted. Even though we know that the economy of the West is very reliant on the mineral resources of Africa, it's not fair. It's not fair that you sacrifice our people. It's not fair that you bring death and suffering to our people only because you want to eat some chocolate, only because you want to drink coffee in the morning. And our land that we respect, the land of our ancestors, you want to turn it into cocoa palm. You are brutalizing, murdering, killing our people only because you want to eat some candy. This is evil. This is evil because all you care for is profit. Making profit of selling candy chocolate bars. And you accept to kill and murder people, chase them off the land so you can turn it into cocoa palms. Just like you brought people here in slavery to work on farms. It's not all about profit. Humanity, what about humanity? We are human beings. We are human beings. And we deserve the same rights. The same rights. The right to land, the right to shelter, the right to food, the right to peace, the right to sovereignty. Why are you oppressing us? Why are you oppressing us? Because in the country of Ivory Coast that grows most of the cocoa in the world, that's where your chocolate comes from. Yes, for that little piece of candy, for that little piece of sugar, that's not even good for your health. They are mass murdering people, chasing them off the land. Today as we spoke, you got Guerre people in Western Africa that's hiding in the bush. It's people that live in refugee camp on the land of their ancestors. But you don't know, I bet most of you never heard about the Guerre people in Africa. But you heard about the Jews, the Holocaust of the Jews. And it's the same thing going on in Africa. As the people called the Guerre people in Western Africa that's being killed and genocided today by What are the pressure? The United Nations. Yes, I said it. The United Nations is killing people in Africa. They are not peacekeeping. They are not keeping peace. They are not protecting civilians. They are protecting rebels that's killing the people. It is sad, but you've been lied to. They're telling you a lie. Anytime you hear about an Ivory Coast, everything you read about the Ivory Coast is the total opposite. When you hear the name of Alassane Ouattara, think of the devil, think of Satan, because that's what the man is. You have Africans that will sell their own mother and father, just like in slavery days. Yes, I'm African, I'm not lying about it. Africans sold the people, and they're doing it today. This is why you got so many blacks in America, because the Africans sold them for nothing. And Alassane Ouattara is doing the same today, selling Africa for nothing. Africans are selling Africans to Europeans and Americans, corporations and firms. And one of the places that's been sold is called Ivory Coast. We run in front of the embassy of Ivory Coast right here, because today is supposed to be Independence Day. But you can see there's nothing going on in there, because they know they sold the country, so they are not celebrating because there's no independence to celebrate. Yes, this is sad. I came here 2 years ago when Laurent was president, and it was festivities everywhere here. People was happy, joyful, although they knew it was a total independence, but they had a sense that the country belonged to them. Today they know the country don't belong to them, so why celebrate independence? They are not celebrating independence because they sold the country. They sell the country for nothing. I want you to know, when tomorrow you go to the store and buy some chocolate, that the chocolate is produced out of a plant called the cocoa. And because of cocoa, the French and the U.S. corporations are killing people, chasing up the land in Africa, occupy them and make profit of selling you a piece of candy that's not even good for your health. This is what they do in Africa. This is where your cocoa, your chocolate come from. So next time, check every piece of candy that you eat, where they come from. If this corporation is involved in Ivory Coast, if the cocoa comes from Ivory Coast, don't buy it no more. Don't eat no chocolate coming from Ivory Coast, because it's a genocide chocolate.
We won't be buying any chocolate.
Thank you, man.
I mean, it's okay, but just where it's coming from.
No, it's pretty.
Hey, can we buy fair trade chocolate? Fair trade? Is that good with you?
Let me make sure it's not coming from Africa.
Yes, okay. It's not
As long
from...
as it's not the Ivory Coast.
Okay. And that's the big fat one? But they probably have an M&M with all that shit,
Cargill's
right?
doing this?
Snickers. They probably have all the cheap chocolate.
Oh, they're one of the biggest
right?
animal users too. Cargill's a horrible.
Cargill?
Cargill's a horrible. Industrial farming, factory
Okay,
farming.
let's join all of our
Cargill sucks all around now.
Get
It's
everybody
like
back.
What's your organization?
We're Animal
Animal
Welfare Institute.
I have a card on me.
Because it's all it
I don't know.
It is.
And Cargill is one of the worst. So.
Yeah. We've got your Facebook page, so we
You've got-
we can friend you and
Yeah,
we'll share information and we'll unite. Yeah.
He's the one that modeled the space, so you get him.
No problem, right?
Once you write down the extra information, what do you want?
Well, like you.
You've left him in the fair. Huh? American people, you need to listen up. Because every day, the chocolate you eat, the chocolate of corporation, the chocolate you sell, you buy in every single store, as the blood of Ivorian people. The blood of Ivorian people is in the chocolate you eat every day. Did
Did you know that? Just like the diamond in Sierra Leone,